Hey, welcome back to Saturday Night Live, well, Saturday Livestream Special, realistically. Honestly, it feels great to be back with a bang for Saturday Livestream content, as the enchantment so takes to it, what have you. So yes, we are back with a bang for Saturday Livestream content, and originally we were going to have a hiatus for Saturday, or originally it was going to be discontinued back in June in replacement for the Sunday Livestream Specials, but no, it's back with a bang, and we've got many in here. We've got quite a good few in here already. Hello to Cindy. Hello to you always, my lady, Cindy. Lovely lady Cindy, nice to see you again after yesterday. A pleasure, real pleasure having you on board. It's certainly a real pleasure. Jodie's in the chat, my faithful mod, Jodie. Hello to you indeed. Hailey's in the chat, lovely music, thank you. Blacksmith, hello to you. Thank you for your kindness towards Cindy and Jodie. Thank you. Dawn Marie's in the chat. Hello, my lady Dawn Marie. Carol's in the chat. Hello to you, lovely Carol. Hello. Hello to you. Sasha, hello, my lovely lady. Nice to see you, my good friend. And Carol, thank you for your kindness towards Blacksmith. Thank you. Thank you. Ta-da! Hello to you, Maureen. Hello. I need to shut the door a minute because there was talking going on. Shut the door. Sorry, wait a moment. Okay. Yep, there you are. Yeah, we're here. Hello. Sorry about the hold up. Had to shut the door because there was talking going on. Hello to you always, Maureen. Hello, my lady. Fortunately, all is well. And it was a nice day in Brighton earlier today. Cold, but nice. It was sunny enough to play with my toy earlier today. And if one wants to know what my toy I'm referring to, my bicycle. Oh yes, I have a bicycle, which is a toy to me, really. I think a bicycle's like a toy to anyone because they can just play with it when they're riding around. Hello to Bella. Hello to lovely Bella Rose. Hello to you. Are you feeling any better, Bella? I mean, I'm so sorry you got very unwell last night. Hoping you're feeling better. Oh, thank you, Sasha. Thank you. This is a vintage shirt, by the way. I mean, this is a vintage shirt, to let you know. Which, I mean, I got this a few years ago at a Brighton vintage store. It's about nearly 10 years, I think it was, since I got it, the shirt. Nice shirt. It appealed to me greatly. It used to be a bit big for me a long time ago, but it's a perfect size now to fit. Hello, Sherry and Cecil. Hello. Are you still at work? Oh, no trouble at all. Sending you love always. No trouble at all. No trouble at all, Georgie. No trouble for being late. You were nattering to a friend. No trouble at all. It happens. It happens. The toy I was referring to, or the quote toy, was my bicycle. It's like a toy to me, Carol. And the bicycles, well, certainly to me when I ride them, it's like riding your playing with your favorite toy in a way. What have you? No. Hello to Refill. Tomorrow I'm going to Canada, Toronto. So I will have time to stay on stream tomorrow evening. How lovely. How lovely. Hoping you enjoy Canada, all the way from Switzerland. Mook Meows in the chat. Hello to you. Please don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. It really does help. Thank you so much. Oh, Bella. Oh, my loveliest Bella. Don't you know just how lovely you really are? You are lovely yourself in every way. So thank you. Thank you for the compliment. And thank you, Cindy, for your kindness towards Dawn Marie. Thank you. Thank you. Jody jumped in about the second I started the live, Georgie. So, yeah, oh gosh, my chair. The chair. Quite a lean back. Had to stretch out. What have you. No, Jody jumped in the moment we started. Oh, Bella, thank you for your kindness towards Cindy. She's a very welcome addition to our community, isn't it? Half and half. Half and half, Carol. Half and half. Sometimes from eBay, sometimes from a charity. I mean, there was a shirt which I got about a year ago from Cats Protection, a Cats Protection charity thrift store in Brighton, in my neck of the woods, where it raises money for Cats Protection. And me having got two cats myself, being a cat owner, you know, I care very much about the welfare of cats, you know, I really do. Through experience living with Daphne and Nixie, that is. So it's half and half. Some of it's from eBay, some of it's from a charity shop, what have you, where they're raising money for important charity, especially if it's cancer research. Cancer research, a very, very important charity organization that must never, never be underestimated. And I'm going to share a point to that. Cancer research is tirelessly raises money for deep research into cancer, because cancer, as we know, it kills, is a major killer. And I think it's good that we've got that charity where it raises money for deeper research into potentially finding more breakthrough cures for cancer, what have you. But what I really hope cancer research does is raises money for not just research into cancer, but also raising money for thrombocythemia, which was what my late grandfather sadly passed away from, thrombocythemia, which is a type of blood cancer. It's a type of incurable blood cancer, thrombocythemia. You have three cats. You can pet one of mine. I certainly will. I certainly will for sure. You love kitties too. Don't have a cat, but you love them. Hello, Harriet. Hello to you always. I was running errands. Oh, no trouble. No trouble at all. Any cat charity shop, if I see any charity place that's raising money for cats protection, whatever I need to purchase from there, I wouldn't hesitate walking in. I would never hesitate walking in them, if I may dare describe and tellingly explain. You was with Jody somewhere else just a few moments ago. Oh, no trouble at all. I'm so well dressed, thank you. Thank you. And also, but this jumper, just to let you know, Carol, this was from eBay, this one. A nice jumper. You know, which I only bought this about just under a year ago, this one. So it's a fairly new jumper, what have you. No, isn't it just, Maureen? Isn't it just? Oh, Susan's in the chat. Hello to lovely. Hello to you. Hello to you. Nice to see you always, Susan. Harriet. I wouldn't be surprised. Susan, this would not surprise me. What I'd say to high rent, high business rent, I'd be, fuck you, greedy landlords. Excuse my naughty language, Susan, but I would say to greedy landlords who just require nothing more than just nothing but astronomically high expenses of money, fuck you. That's what I'd say. People are not going to want your business. People are not going to want your business, Susan. No, sorry, Susan. People are not going to want a business in a city if rents are over the roof. Sorry, Susan. I wasn't directing it at you. I was directing it at greedy landlords or people who own property prices but charge an exorbitant amount of rent for it. Sorry, Susan. Sorry, everybody. I wasn't trying to target Susan. I wasn't trying to target Susan. I really wasn't. I was making a blunt message to landlords who rip businesses off with high rental prices. That's all I was doing. No, with high rent, Dawn Marie. Yes. Hi, Denise. Hello. In between places, saying quick hello. Oh, and earlier today, I was on my bicycle riding around Brighton, certain parts of Brighton, Denise. No, but I am trying to make an effort to look out. You know, I am trying to make an effort to look out for you, Denise. I mean, in the way that you make an effort looking out for me. That is, but it's lovely seeing you as usual, my lovely Denise. Lovely seeing you as usual. No, very, very much so. Yes, many of the small mom and pop stores. Many of the small mom and pop stores have been replaced by banks and drug chain stores. Oh, not surprised. Drug chain stores. Oh my bloody God. So many drugs going about nowadays. It's awful. It's bloody awful. These druggies, what have you, and they're taking over large cities, whatnot. Nowadays, most of us have sadly lost someone to cancer, certainly let alone in recent times. Yeah, unfortunately. Certainly more recently, you know. You long for the old small apothecary. Wouldn't we just, Cindy? Wouldn't we just? Oh, you're always so lovely, Denise. You're always lovely. Always, in every way. If I ever run into you, I would certainly try and give you a nice friendly greeting. You're always so unfailingly lovely, Denise. It's infectious and it's wonderful. You know, you're a true friend. You're a true friend in every way. Oh, yes, yes. No, Harriet, I almost certainly wear a helmet. I'm not stupid to forget a helmet. I always, always, always wear a helmet when I'm riding a bicycle. Always. At all times and at all cost. I can assuredly tell you. Oh, Bella, you're so lovely. And I think anybody could admire you, my lovely Bella. Yeah, no, I do wonder that with certain businesses, yeah, how much longer they can last. Yeah, I know. I know, yeah. One only too greatly gets the feeling, don't they, Cindy? Very, very true. Yeah, no, I can understand your point, Susan. Very, very well said. Oh, McMeow. Oh, my lovely, lovely McMeow. Don't you know just how lovely you really are? And don't you know how much we love you as a friend? You are just lovely in every way. Oh, thanks, Denise. Thank you for saying I'm dapper. Oh, you've seen many fool. Yeah, no, it's dangerous. You don't wear if you wear no bicycle helmet and you're riding a bicycle, how bloody dangerous is that? Very, very dangerous. Yeah, very. No, people who do not wear helmets when riding bicycles, very, very dangerous. A dangerous example. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous example. Hi, Aspie. Hello. Oh, no. Oscar had to go to the vet. ER, he was vomiting. No, he's fine. Oh, thank goodness he's fine. Fingers crossed he'll remain well. Hoping he'll remain well. Fingers crossed. Hello, Shane. You were shocked at the number of people in London not wearing helmets. It was unreal. Very unreal. Yeah. My dog. Oh no, your dog got in a fight. Oh God. Oh, that's terrible. Now, when a dog gets in a fight, that's terrible. And also, it's potentially very gruesome if there's a lot of blood involved. No, when there's the sight of blood. That's nice weather for Canada in October. We don't have that weather now in Brighton. I've never been to New York City, Cindy. I've never been. And Susan, I've never been to New York City either. To tell you odd things, I've never been to New York City. He was attacked by a German Shepherd twice, and now is reactive. Thank you for your take, Shane, regarding the jumper I'm wearing. Thank you. No, that happened in Brighton as well, Susan, and all around. It's happened all around the world. Certainly in my neck of the woods, not just New York City, but undeniably it would have. Yeah. Oh no! What was that? And then I had to read Cindy. You're in New Jersey. I have a friend in New Jersey, Cindy. Nice lady called Sarah Keith. Nice friend of mine. Sweet lady. No, she's a very sweet lady. No, Brighton Mall. Fortunately, it's not got to that point as of yet. but there are some empty empty outlets in the Brighton Churchill Square shopping mall, but fortunately it's not got to the point where it's bloody decimated, unlike certain other malls. Some shopping malls, well, strip malls, for those that are now mostly decimated, some are even being knocked over. Some are going to be knocked over for those that can't do any business to it. It's happening in not just certain parts of the UK, but other parts of the world where certain very, very drastically underperforming malls are getting knocked over by demolition teams, what have you. So they are. She said Greenwich Village. Oh, no, not Aspie. Susan was asking Aspie. Sorry. No, I think Brooklyn. I think she's Brooklyn, as far as I'm certain. I know that, Aspie, and having heard your accent, I know that already because you show off the accent. No, Aspie, I've chatted with Aspie before. She's got a very, very Brooklyn, New York accent. She's got a foreign looks, but has a very proper, strong New York accent. Well, she's got foreign ancestral blood, you see. Cindy, if you were to see what she looks like, you would, well, based on opinion, one would by and large quite likely believe she's got foreign ancestral blood, but with the accent, it gives away her New York resident. Good, it's alive! Good, it's alive! You take care, lovely Denise. Lots of love to you always. Hoping all's all right for your dog. So sorry he got in a fight, but thank goodness he's reactive to it now. Good, it's alive! Good, it's alive! I mean, I don't know if I should share this with you, Cindy, but I mean, I do like Brian Blessed. Brian Blessed from Good, it's alive! From Flash Gordon is just the best. The best line ever from Flash Gordon is Good, it's alive! Or Good, it's alive! Good, it's alive! When Brian Blessed does it at these conventions, he like really just explosively says it with his great big voice. Honestly, a brilliant, brilliant actor, Brian Blessed. A brilliant actor. Oh, Harriet, thank you. You didn't have to, but thank you. It's nice to see you. To the lovely Larry Lamb Lunch. Hello to you always. Thank you, Blacksmith and Harriet, for your kind acknowledgement of him. Oh, Cindy, thank you for your kindness towards Refill. Listening on rules. Oh, Denise, you are brilliant, aren't you? Honestly, you are lovely. No, Brian Blessed really is a force of nature. No, undeniably so. One would never get another Brian Blessed, like how we'll never get another Dame Julie Andrews or another any famous icon. You will never get another famous Brian Blessed. Royal blue really suits you. Oh, thank you, Jodie. Thank you. For me, it was only a year. The owners gave your apartment to a... Yeah, no, I know that story. Yeah, no. No, what happened to the old property where we were at before we moved here? The landlord, well, our landlady's daughter, their property, the landlady who has a husband, partner, and children, their property was getting sold off, and they needed someone to live within a set number of time. They were given notice, and after we heard the news, after I heard the news, well, we heard the news about it, and because the daughter's got a suspended prison sentence, it could have affected her eligibility for living in a rental property. So, what was I going to say? What was I going to say? So yes, we had to give up on the property because of that, because of what happened to our landlady's daughter's property they were living with a future with some children and a partner. The landlady had to give the property to her. And as it turns out, after we moved, she sold the property to her daughter. I think she sold it. As far as I'm certain, I don't know the story, but that's my guess. Well, that was what was rumoured. Now Boredom Hill is super expensive. Ethan Hawke bought a townhouse around the block where you used to live in your garden. Expensive. It's a wealthy neighbourhood now. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, I heard the news, Carol. Yes, I heard the news. If anyone hit the lottery or won the lottery, yes, you could purchase the brownstone in Cobble Hill. Or if anyone could win the lottery, they could purchase any property in Brighton or London, in my neck of the woods, that is. Oh, yes, I remember you saying you live in Queens, Carol. Oh, Tom Baker. Tom Baker's a brilliant actor. One of the former Doctor Who's, that is. You'll never get another Tom Baker like you'll never get another Brian Blessed. Yes, no, you always would, because his voice was so loud and it's so loud and so distinctive, you could never miss him in the room. Hello, everybody! Yes, hello! Hey! Oh, hello, how's everybody? Gordon's alive! Oh, no! What's going on? I protest! No one's saying Gordon's alive! I protest! That's Brian Blessed for you. If I won the lottery, I'd love to get an apartment out in Long Beach, New York, near the ocean. I never would have thought Brian Blessed was your doctor. I think that's a joke. If I won the lotto, I'd purchase a cute, tiny mews house in London. Until then, I can dream. Sigh. Yes, true. Yeah, no, Susan and Aspie make points. Dream place to live. Oh, very good question, Bella. Do I have a dream place to live? Oh, Tom Baker was your doctor. I didn't know. Not Brian Blessed. No, he wasn't Doctor Who. That was stupid of me. So what was that? I had a Discord, DM Discord. No, it's just from another community that I'm a part of, which I would actually recommend one day. But dream place I'd like to live in, Bella. Oh, the South Downs, the West Sussex South Downs in that West Sussex countrysides. That's my dream place to live. But old Seaford in East Sussex, nice little coastal seaside town. That is wonderful. Wonderful place. My parents lived on Montague Street in Brookland Heights. I grew up there partially, but I was born and raised in the West Village. Oh, how interesting learning where your parents used to live, Susan. The only problem, Bella, is I have a fear of flying flights. That's the only problem. I am going to find ways to cope with the fear of flying and overcome the fear of flying. You know, so if you mean flying by aviation travel, it's going to take me time to overcome that fear. I mean, I've had this fear a long time, fear of flying, that is. I've been through Whitstable several times, and I actually have gotten out there. I think About a few years ago, I went through Whitstable on the bus, and I've been through it several times on the train on the way to where my family lives in Ramsgate. Seems most of it's been brought up by NYU. A lot of it's been brought up by New York University. Still some nice restaurants and shops to be found. Still in Brighton and certain parts of London. Most parts of London, there are still some nice restaurants and shops to be found. Same with Brighton. But some, as you know, over certain years, and especially when business rates go up over the roof, they inevitably go, that sort of thing. But there we are. No, but interesting learning so. Interesting. I didn't know that. I never knew that with fears and phobias. Now that you could really help a lot of people with that. I'm certainly happy learning so. Great seafood restos. Yeah, true. I love seafood. I fell in love with a boy in Casnacht, Amrigi, back in 1977, but I was there for a couple of days. He wrote to me, but my father didn't approve of you writing back. He was 17. And you don't look old enough to have been 17 back in the 1970s, Cindy. You certainly don't. I mean, because you said you're what, 66, aren't you? Didn't you say? I mean, personally, if you told me you were, say, maybe 58, I would have believed that instead of 66. There's no way you could pass for being 66. No way at all. I mean, and like I said to you before, you look a lot better than what my friend Jonathan looks like, and he's only 63. You know, and when my late grandfather was your age, my late grandfather Edmund, he looked much older than what you currently look like much older. I know, yeah. No, a lot of these cities have become very commercialized, haven't they? A lot of prominent cities have become very commercialized now. That's the thing, how they've changed since the 90s. Commercialized, party rave, crowded, bloody hell. Even Brighton can get unbearably crowded, to tell you something. No, but fortunately, because I was on my bicycle today, I didn't have to have the hassle walking in any of the crowds. So I just rode the bicycle, didn't care about a thing. I'm like, well, I'm on the bicycle. I don't need to worry about this bloody crowd. There we are. That's what I was like earlier today. Overcame your fear of flying by drinking several glasses of wine at the air. You must have gotten drunk. You must have gotten drunk. Soho's nothing but a big party house now. Soho, London's nothing but a party house full of party animals nowadays. It's full of parties. Bloody hell. It's like a party animal, that party place now. A big, big, big party place. When most cities, you just want to look around, find somewhere to eat, meet a friend, have a shop or two, and not all these countless party rave places, all these party venues in all these cities. I mean, really, really. I mean, really, do we really need all these excess party venues? Really? I mean, it makes sense to have like a few, but so many to excess, where there's just so many raves and these unbearable crowds. It's like, really, you question mark that sort of thing, you know. Soho is NYC is horrible. No, bloody awful. Oh, Bella, you're so lovely. Thank you for your kindness to Cindy, whatever you said to her. Well, Cindy, it's certainly a pleasure, most sincerely, and I do mean it. You definitely do not look any older than 55 instead of 66. You really don't look any older than that sort of age. No, but if you'd seen my late grandfather when he was your age, you would really be quite surprised. if you saw what he looked like. And certainly when he was, say, maybe 5 years younger than the age you are, he looked much older, like literally much older than the age you are now. But unfortunately, Cindy, what happened to my late grandfather was, over 20 years before his thrombocythemia diagnosis, which was what he died of, by the way, he suffered a severe heart attack, which was about 1997, I think it was, something like that. He wasn't that old. He was only about 50 odd when he suffered the severe heart attack. It was caused by over 30 years of heavy smoking. And due to the severity of the heart attack he had to undergo quadruple bypass surgery. And quadruple and quintuple bypass surgeries are the most serious you can have. The most serious bypass surgeries one could have. And he underwent the quadruple bypass surgery, which he said, when he spoke, I remember him talking to me about this as a young boy, he said it's one of the biggest operations you could ever experience. I mean, but sadly, once the surgeons finished his bypass surgery, they accidentally damaged his esophagus. So he had difficulty swallowing in the last 20 years of his life. So eating and drinking post heart attack ordeal, Cindy, it was just no longer his pleasurable enjoyment after that. So last 20 odd years of his life, he ate very little and drank very little, unfortunately, given the impact of the heart attack and bypass surgery he had. Oh, Chelsea. Oh, no, Chelsea. I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge you. I'm sorry. I hadn't forgotten you. I'm sorry I missed you. You're going to sit down to dinner and we'll bid you farewell as you continue watching me on the big screen. Do enjoy your teas, and Chelsea. But, Chelsea, I am sorry if it seemed like I was ignoring you, because there was quite a few topics we were addressing, some serious things we were addressing and talking about, which is obviously something that definitely needs talking about nowadays, especially in this economic climate when we were talking about certain things. But I had not forgotten you, Chelsea, and I'm sorry I was slow to acknowledge you. But do have a nice tea, and I hope you enjoy me on the big screen. It would almost be like watching me in a home movie theatre. Yes. Oh, thank you, Bella. Thank you. He didn't age very well, as you could imagine, with the health he had. He had poor health for over 20 years. But the thrombocythemia, which is what he got diagnosed with, he was diagnosed about 19 months before he died. That was the final nail in the coffin for his health. No, 6 months before he died, there was hardly anything of his health left. And I could remember seeing what he looked like 6 months before he died, who had visibly lost weight, he'd visibly aged. Surprise you as it might, Bella, or surprise all who are in here, he only weighed 106 pounds 6 months before he died. I mean, which is nothing, especially on a man, a 72-year-old man, a then 72-year-old man weighing 106 pounds 6 months before he died, and shortly before what was unknowingly his final 73rd birthday, due to the severe impact thrombocythemia had on his health and the severe toll it took, alongside over 20 years of poor health he'd lived in. Unfortunately, no. I mean, I really think he was prescribed with medication. It's incurable thrombocythemia, and he was given medication for it. Although I really think it was the wrong meds, because the meds actually had a worse effect on him than the condition itself. And I think that was what likely caused him to deteriorate in the last year of his life so quickly. I mean, we didn't think he was going to deteriorate so quickly after he took after he was prescribed medication for thrombocythemia. But thank you, Bella. Thank you. Thank you for thank you for your kindness about my grandfather. I was very close growing up. When seeing him when growing up, I was very close to him. You know, I mean, I was so upset when he kicked the bucket. I did eventually overcome the loss, but it's a long story to share, Cindy, but within months after my grandfather passed away, other troubling issues got in the way, very, very sadly. No, really, no. And then months after he died, I had other troubling issues got in the way. So, I mean, and even after he died, it was inevitably going to be months before I was going to overcome his death. But then other things got in the way, very sadly, which took a toll. I'm fine now. I'm fine now, Cindy, but no, but I did go through a very low point at one point, not so long after he died. What have you know? It's all a long story, Cindy. It's all a long story. I'm fine now, and I'm fine to talk about it now. But the thing that really helped was when I met David, my bestie, who really is just marvelous. He's a true friend anyone could have, David. And ever since I met David, post-COVID lockdown, that was, because it was at the end of COVID lockdown, I met David. And ever since I met David, since the summer of 2021, right out in the exiting phase of COVID, it's really done my life a lot of wonders. And for what he got me into and how he's thought and how he's helped me in life, it's the best thing that's ever happened to me, you know, what he got me into and how it's the effect it's had on me positively. It's you know, he's been wonderful. He's been wonderful in every way. No, yes, true. Let's listen to Cindy's advice. Cindy's true, right? But what Bella shared, this is very, very true. This was very, very true at the time. Oh, now there's a funny story. Sorry if anything got depressing. Sorry, but he wasn't drunk, just a glass of wine or two. He didn't want to take a tranquilizer, or if I take any early morning flight, I'm not afraid since I'm a night owl, and I'm sleepy in the morning. Aren't we all just, Susan? Aren't we just? You missed the old Wimpy Burger. No, they aren't. They brilliant. They're brilliant, Wimpy Burger. There used to be a Wimpy Burger in Port Slade in the Brighton Hove region, but that's gone. I don't know if it's still there or not, but I think it might have changed since the last time I went, but as do a lot of certain places. But I haven't been to a Wimpy Burger for about 10 or so years, I think, something like that. 10 or so years, something like that. It's a long, long time since I last went. Yeah. Hello, Christy. Hello to you indeed. No, but I really hope I can make up for saying anything potentially saddening, but thought I was going to show something. Oh, no, I found it. Itala, hello to Itala. Hello to you. Yeah, unfortunate thing. Christy, it's no trouble. It's no trouble for being late. Certainly no trouble for being late. No. I thought I had it. I found it. And when I spoke of, I remember when the last time Cindy was on and we were talking about a classic car she had, which was 10 years old at the time when her grandmother gave it to her back in the 1970s. This was a classic I sat in, which was built in about 1989, 1990. I'm trying to remember the type. I think it was a classic Range Rover. I don't think it's Range Rover. I think it's a Ford, a classic Ford as far as I'm certain. Oh, a Jag. No, it's a Jag. Yes, classic Jag, 1990 classic Jag. And that was me almost a week ago in a classic 1990s Jag. Thank you, Cindy. It was nice to sit inside, actually. Very, very nice sit inside. That was at Lancing Motor Show. And if you want to know where Lancing is, Cindy, that's in the West Sussex countrysides, in West Sussex in England, that is. And that was a showground very, very close to Lancing Seafront, that is. A 1989 or 1990 Jag. Loving the socks. I'm actually wearing them today, tell you something, Itala. I'm actually... I'm actually wearing them today. Nice pair of socks, checkered, that is. I know you know your Jags. No clue about the other cars, though. Oh, thanks, Christy. Thanks, Bella. And the car isn't bad either. It was very good shape for about 1989, 1990. It looked like it had held well since the year it was built, when looking at its structure. Oh, thank you, Denise. No, it was a wonderful car. And thank you, Harriet. The car was... I really like this picture. Makes for a good promotion, in my opinion. Oh, you're back home, Denise. Hoping you got home okay. I knew someone who had a Jaguar years ago. He eventually sold it since it was hard to get a replacement parts for the car then. Thank you, Georgie. And thank you, Jodie, for your compliments about the socks I'd worn. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Itala, it's always good to have you within my content. Always. Always is it good to have you. It's always good to have you, Itala. Just seen the socks that black and white checkered. That is. Oh no, I like those socks personally. I personally like a good pair of socks that's black and white checkered. I mean, I bought those socks about 2-3 years ago, something like that, and I'm like, wow, these are gonna work. Once I bought them, I'm like, they're so me, and I've been wearing them off and on since then. I look so happy in that picture. Thanks, Susan. Thank you. Always, I mean, a classic car. They're always good to see classic cars. Chessboard socks. Thank you, Harriet. Thank you. Oh, have you got to go? Ta-ta for now, Cindy. You take care. Ta-ta for now. It's always wonderful having you on board, and you know you're always welcome for whenever chance allows. For whenever you can make it, you've always got a place here, Cindy. They are delightful, aren't they just? It's nothing better than a delightful classic car. Oh, Christy, Harriet, Bella, thank you for your kindness towards Cindy. And Denise and Aspie, thank you for your kindness towards Cindy. Thank you. Oh, you were asking me about the 3X. I've not rode it as of yet, but it will be a very convenient bus route. The new Brighton and Hove bus route 3X, Denise, the bus route itself will be very convenient. And I can tell you why. Because of the limited number of bus stops it serves, from where it's starting all the way to the Falmer University campus. So it's going to be a very convenient bus route to get you from one place to another, one far place to another, with a limited number of bus stops it stops at. So it's going to be a very, very convenient bus route going forward, I believe. I think it's going to be very convenient what have you. I haven't rode it yet, but I'm hoping to ride it later this month. Susan, one of the smoothest car rides I had was in a vintage Rolls Royce. It was so smooth and light. A Jaguar XJS. Oh, okay. Thank you, Blacksmith. Thank you. You tell about it. Yeah. No, true. And that's a me in a HP 4000, more likely a classic truck. Itala, I have often driven a motorbike into the desert here for a few nights to sleep under the stars. Well, my second car was a VW Beetle. I saw a VW Beetle about 6 months ago, maybe just under 6 months ago, something like that. Beige with small rear lights. It used to float. My goodness, I love that Beetle. Aren't they just brilliant cars? Oh, thank you, Georgie. Thank you. We are busting it. Looking forward to the route. I'm looking forward to riding the route. I'm looking forward to riding the route, Denise. I'm hoping to do it later this month. I think so, yes. I think so, Harriet. You have the loveliest, most expressive eyes. You know, some have big rear lights, some have smaller lights. Yeah. It's true, Denise. Yeah, it's true. I think you meant Itala, Blacksmith, but you love a motorbike. I'm now too old for them. No. Itala, sorry if I got a bit quiet. Christy, it is the best experience. Oh, Blacksmith said he's too old to ride his bicycle. That's what he said, Denise. Well, if you didn't know, Blacksmith is 75, to tell you of things. And he believes, due to his age, he's too old to ride a motorcycle. Oh, it was the spell checker. Technology, isn't it? As you would so expressively say. Technology. Oh, modern day technology. As Blacksmith would say. I was like, oh, it's just me and my modern day technology. And then there's the smile he lights up with it when we had the video chat. That was really fun. Really, they've often been fun video chats we've had. It was funny, especially when the cop pulled up and all pretended he could see. You'll take him on your scooter. Oh, Denise, you'll take Blacksmith on your scooter. Well, if he's up for it, he'll be up for it. No, I wish I had a double bicycle because I could take Blacksmith on my double bicycle. A bit naughty, but funny. Oh, and Susan, I missed that one, but I'm reading now. I love the look of a Ferrari. I think of Al Pacino in Scent of a Woman, where he's a blind veteran who drives it to the fright of his young friend. Oh, wow. Al Pacino. No, very good actor, very successful, very good actor, Al Pacino. Thank you for saying I have the loveliest, most expressive eyes. Bella, thank you. Good evening, Dave. Good evening to Dave Bryan. It's electric. Oh, that's good. Just make sure you charge it up properly. Oh, in Italia, my first car I bought was an Alfa Romeo. I know. Oh, thank you, Dave. Oh, sorry. Shit. Wait a minute. Sorry, wait a moment. No, I'm afraid not. Afraid not, Dave. Oh, have you got to go? Ta-ta for now. Denise, ta-ta for now. The Cotswold girl, Lisa. Hello to Lisa, who's not far from Avening. Hello to you. So I've got a message to reply to. I'm really sorry if I'm a bit quiet because I've got a message to reply to. That was Oh, yes, sorry, I had to reply to a message. Blue takes the lead. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry I was unbearably quiet for a moment ago. I think I've bored the bolts out of many. My apologies. What did I miss? Oh, I drive a red Land Rover. Miss your lovely mod. Oh, Pamela, she couldn't make it today because of not bad circumstances, but important circumstances. But I can't say what it is publicly. Just to let you know, Bella, sadly I can't say what her circumstances are publicly because that's personal to Pamela. But do be assured she is well. And I did hear the mods and we heard from her on Friday, either Friday night or early this morning, and she's fine. Formula One. You drive a red Land Rover. Oh, you're Italian. I didn't know. How lovely. Very interesting. No, she's fine. Rest assured, she's fine. Oh, it's your baby, the Land Rover. But listen, I am sorry I bored you, because I really had to importantly reply to a text message, and it did look fairly urgent to reply to the text message. So Cotswold Girl, at the moment you drive a red Toyota CHR. Toyota? Oh, wow, I'd like to see that, Blacksmith. I'd like to see it. I bet it's cool looking. And speaking of classic cars, well, I've got a good classic car pic to show. This is there's a red classic car here, a convertible, and a maroon, I think that's a Morris. It's either a Morris or a no, that's not been Austin. No, that's an Austin, more than likely. That more than likely looks like an Austin. It is a very nice looking car. Oh, brilliant. This was at Tinker's Park almost a week ago. You love the maroon color. I think this one's from the 20s, maybe the 20s, 1920s, 1930s, something like that. Hi, Bill. Hello to you. My mother is sadly not well, so you won't be out doing much. No, this is not Amberley. That was Tinker's Park. Oh, you have to go. No trouble at all, Aspie. No trouble at all. Ta-ta for now. Certainly no trouble at all. Oh, Bella, that's lovely. Thank you. Love classic cars, as does I too, Lisa, as does I as well. It's sleek livery and the sleek design, especially the windscreen, what have you. Now, a lot of cars from the 1920s, 1930s, I believe, Christy, have good, sleek designs that are worth looking at. Hoping your dear mother gets well soon, Bill. No, and thank you for your support towards my mother and I last week, couple of weeks ago. Thank you. Twin sisters, his name is Dominique. You've been really enjoying the videos. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dawn Marie. I've got a bit of an oversupply of content at the moment to tell you of things, but I've been posting what I can. The classic cars were very well built, like a tank. Today's cars aren't like that at all. And that's one of the that is the narrow gauge engine that's to be seen at Tinker's Park, because Tinker's Park Rally They have a steam narrow gauge railway. They have a steam engine and a diesel engine. A narrow gauge diesel and a narrow gauge steam. And they're certainly worth seeing, in my most humble, honest of opinions, that is. As does I too, Christy, as does I too. Your grandmother was from French bloodline. That is interesting. My eyes look so bright when I'm close to the screen. Oh, wow. Ouch. Sorry, my eye was a little itchy. No, that's true. They were solid metal instead of fiberglass. No, I didn't. I haven't seen the video. I'm sure there are videos which I'm yet to watch, but I couldn't go because I think it must have coincided with Tinker's Park. But I do know that the railway celebrated 200 years. I do know that. Very good question. Very good question, Harriet. Good question. Very good question. And this here was at Tinker's Park, one of the steamrollers. I think that's called Daisy the steamroller. Nice name for a steamroller. We did have winds because I rode my bicycle today. Well, my toy, which I like to, my bicycle's my toy. And where I was, it can vary. It wouldn't be anything more than £10 for an adult. But the thing is, Tinker's Park, it doesn't happen all the time, you see, Harriet. It only happens on one weekend after the final May bank holiday weekend, and then it happens around about the second weekend of August, and then they do one on the final weekend of September. But the price admissions, they generally vary depending on which sections are going ahead event-wise. I don't know why it's called Tinker's Park, Bill. I really don't. I have completely no idea why it was named Tinker's Park. I'll have to find that out one day. No, but good question. Good question. The name makes it sound like such a fun place. No, it really is. I'd imagine it's history from the 1800s, possibly. Don't know what a tinker is. Sort of like someone who causes mischief, that sort of thing. It's like a mischiever. But I don't know what. I don't know if they called it based on that. Don't know. No, it's not open all the time, but the ones that are open throughout most of the year, or most of the time, are things like the Tangmere Aviation Museum, Amberley Museum. It's open most of the year under certain circumstances. It normally opens from January, middle of January, until just before Christmas, annually that is, and then it reopens again. Some museum close for certain months of the year. Some reopen, close for Christmas, but reopen on a set rota basis. But most museums open every day except for Christmas or Easter, what have you. But other than that, no, I'll check. Well, I'll check anyway, Bill. But thank you for the reminder. Oh, yes, it is November. Yeah, that's right. No, but I do have a Christmas event, actually. Oh, no, they have winter season opening times, that is, winter season. No, I think they close for the winter. Oh, no, November time, I think that's when they stop their 4:30 opening hours. National Trust Properties. Oh, wait, no, I've got everything. Oh no, I've got everything, Bill. It's during the winter opening hours. They only open Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. They only open on certain mostly weekends, and one day of the week during the winter. From, I think it's November to January of this year, and then or just before December, and then they reopen around about January, I think. You know, but they are open in November, but on a reduced rota, if it makes sense. I want to go at Christmas. The decorations are spectacular. Did you see the documentary about it? Pretty sure it's on YouTube. Oh, your daughter was at Chatsworth 1 week ago. The Queen's Reading Rooms had a festival there. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Hope your daughter had a nice time, Christy. Love Chatsworth. Been there several. I've never been to Chatsworth. Tinker's got its name by its owner Bill Green because it was a site for camping and temporary living by Tinkers and Gypsy, who lived in wagons or tents. Thanks, Bill. Now, sorry if I may have caused confusion, but I had to read out what I found out. Oh, and Itala. Okay, sorry, I had to check something. It was 35 degrees here. Is it getting cold? Yes, it is getting cold. Unfortunately, Itala, cold. No, Google certainly is useful for certain history research, especially if you're looking for a history website. No, I like history too, Bill. I've loved history since a young age. I'd love to have a job like that. It must be fascinating. What was said? What did I miss? She works for the HM the Queen. Oh wow, I didn't know your daughter worked for the Queen. She's kept busy. I'm glad. I'm certainly glad. Thumbs up to your daughter. Thumbs up to your dear daughter indeed. Right, but unfortunately we're going to be finishing things off in about a good 5 minutes, and I really do hope I've not been too boring the last few days, but Sunday I have a presentation ready. I'm really sorry about presentation absences because of content oversupply. And with content oversupply, sometimes there isn't always enough memory, enough storage on the memory disk to fit presentations in or getting a new one done, let alone. So that's why I've been a bit curtailed at the moment. But Sunday, I've got an interesting one which may or may not interest many of you, but I'm going to show it anyway. You love hats. Your daughter borrows yours for Ascot and other places she attends. I'd like to be the hat chambermaid. You love hats. No, I like hats as well. Oh, that is impressive. Now that is one history you've got there, Bill. They sort of represent a symbol of character when you're wearing a hat, doesn't it, Harriet, if there's one way or another to describe it? When it comes to hat wearing, on the whole. I'll show you a pic of Bill wearing the hat if he sends one to me. It is up. Wow. And before we go, I'm going to show something funny, or the thing that we all generally find funny before we go.
I've come when I've requested, although response arrived, so she can shout, "Get out of it, quick, or run up inside!" When you are lost in London, and you don't know where you are, you can hear my voice a-calling, fast further down the car, and very soon you'll find yourself inside the terminus, the London Transport Diesel engine, nice and horsepower omnibus. We don't ask much for wages, we only want their shares. So cut down all the stages and stick up all the fares. If tickets cost £1 apiece, why should you make a fuss? It's worth it just to ride inside the 30-foot long by 8-foot wide. Inside that mono off the road, from Turner on the highway coast. That big six-wheeler trolley painted London Transport Diesel engine, nice and horsepower omnibus. Hold very tight, please.
That's one of my favourites before we finish off alive. But we've really got to go now. But may I take the time of thanking each and every one of you most kindly, sincerely, for watching. Please let me know what your thoughts are on this in the comments down below. I'm not on Twitter, and Harriet is not on Twitter, no. It's one of my favourites to show, and I always get a hoot out of it, what have you. Thank you most kindly, sincerely, for watching, and I shall certainly see you in the very next live stream. Ta-ta for now, another time. From Foxy. I shall see you tomorrow on the Sunday live stream. Oh, that's half an hour.